Welcome to the Page Club, the podcast where we dive deep into unforgettable books. Today, we're tackling a true classic in horror and dystopian fiction, The Stand by Stephen King. Whether you're a longtime Stephen King fan or discovering The Stand for the first time, there's plenty to explore and discuss. If you enjoy today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the Page Club with other book lovers. Your support helps us keep bringing you deep dives into the stories that matter. Now, let's jump in.
Okay, wow. The Stand. I just finished it, and I'm still kind of reeling from it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just one of those that gets under your skin and stays with you.
Totally agree. It's King, right?
Yeah.
He did something really special.
It's not just post-apocalyptic thriller.
Right.
It's like you said, it's humanity at its best and worst and everything in between.
Exactly.
And that's what I really wanted to unpack with you today.
Yes, sir.
It's not enough to just be oh, this happened and this happened.
Right.
What makes it a classic?
Totally. Yeah.
And there's just so much there, right?
Oh, tons.
We could talk about the pandemic itself, like Captain Trips,
Oh, my gosh.
which is terrifyingly vivid.
Yeah.
And he wrote this so long ago.
Oh, no.
But it feels so, especially now after everything we've been through.
Right.
It's oh, this is a little too real.
It's a little close to home, yeah.
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 But even beyond that, that central conflict,
Right.
Mother Abigail, Randall Flagg,
Biblical almost.
almost biblical, yeah.
This good versus evil.
And he doesn't make it easy,
Yeah.
Who do you root for? Who do you trust?
Yeah.
It's so well done how he kind of
Right.
makes you question everything.
Makes you question your own morality in some ways.
Totally.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like each character, it's we all have that in us.
Totally, yeah.
Like Franny Goldsmith, for example.
Okay, yeah.
She starts off just normal college student, pregnant, yeah. And all of a sudden she's thrust into this leadership role in the Boulder Free Zone.
I know. Talk about pressure.
Oh my gosh, right.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, it's almost like a coming-of-age story, but set during, an apocalypse.
Totally.
You see her change so much, and the relationships are so complex too, right?
Yeah.
Stu, Harold Lauder.
Oh, Harold Lauder.
Yeah, man.
He starts out.
Do you think he's going to be the nice guy?
Yeah, you're oh, this is a good guy.
Good guy, yeah. But then it takes a turn.
It gets dark.
It gets real dark, yeah.
And that's King, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's so good at that.
Oh, he's the master of it.
Taking someone who seems so normal and then just twisting it.
And you're like, oh, could that be me?
Yeah, that's what's so unsettling. If I was in this situation.
In that world.
Would I crack?
Yeah.
Would I go dark?
Totally.
Who would I be? Mother Abigail or, Flagg?
Would you be tempted by Flagg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have someone like Trash Can Man.
Oh, Trash Can Man.
Yeah. He's just a force of nature.
He is, yeah. The pyromaniac, oh my gosh.
Drawn to that destructive.
Charisma, right.
Yeah.
A Flagg.
What did you make of him?
I don't know. He kind of creeped me out.
Yeah.
But there was also this part of me that was like, oh.
Yeah.
He's just a troubled,
yeah.
almost childlike in a way, with his fascination.
Yes, very much so. And you see Flagg preying on that.
Oh, yeah. He's a master manipulator, right.
Just so good at it.
Picks out those weaknesses and uses them.
Like Lloyd.
Oh, Lloyd, yeah.
Who's just so desperate for that acceptance and power.
I know.
That he just completely loses himself.
Totally.
It's is that how easy it is?
Right.
You just fall under that sway.
It's that illusion of order and strength that Flagg offers.
Yeah.
But, it's all built on that fear and control.
Ugh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have Stu.
Stu, yeah.
Who's just the everyman hero.
Yeah, the strong, silent type.
But he's more than that.
He is. He surprised me, too.
Yeah.
I thought he was just going to be the
stoic Texan.
Yeah, exactly.
But he has this moral compass.
Yeah.
That drives him.
It's this quiet strength and resilience.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he was great.
And Larry Underwood, who,
oh, what a mess at the beginning.
A mess, the rock star.
Yeah.
Struggling with addiction, with guilt.
Right.
But his transformation is really something.
It is. You can't help but admire him.
Yeah.
He owns his mistakes and he's trying so hard.
Yeah, he wants to be better.
To be better, yeah.
And then his relationship with Nadine is so interesting.
Yeah.
With all that tension and, the unspoken attraction and all that.
Oh, yeah, that pull back and forth.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, Nadine's a great character.
Oh, she's so complex.
Right. Just
like light, dark,
exactly.
Larry, Flag.
I know.
Speaking of complex,
yeah.
Nick and Tom.
Oh, Nick and Tom. Yeah.
I mean, they face such incredible challenges in this world.
Oh, absolutely.
Nick, being deaf mute.
Yeah.
Tom with his, mental challenges.
Yeah.
But they also bring these incredible strengths.
They do to the community.
To the community.
They really do.
Nick is so resourceful.
Yes.
And Tom's faith is
unwavering, right?
Unwavering.
So inspiring. So inspiring.
Like a reminder that even in those dark times,
yeah,
there's
still that humanity.
Yeah, that compassion and resilience.
Yes, and they're both so innocent.
They are, yeah.
It's
like they see the world
with this purity
through a different lens.
Yeah, it's almost like a shield,
right,
protecting them.
I'm the worst of it.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's really interesting how he does that.
It's really amazing how they make it through. This
Yeah.
brutal world,
Right.
And
There's
still
such trust. Yeah, it is really beautiful.
It is, yeah.
And speaking of that, that whole idea of dreams playing such a role in the story.
Yeah.
There's this whole other layer of reality.
Right.
Where they're getting guidance or warnings.
Totally, yeah.
Almost it adds this mystical element.
This spiritual battle going on at the same time.
Think about Stu's dreams of Mother Abigail.
Oh, right.
Leading him to Nebraska.
Right.
Or Franny's nightmares about Flag.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Terrifying.
They're being pulled back and forth.
Yeah, totally.
And it's not just individual dreams.
Right.
That whole, when Mother Abigail disappears.
Oh, yeah.
And the community starts to fracture, it felt like a collective nightmare.
It did. Right. The bombing at the Free Zone meeting, Harold and Nadine betraying them.
Oh, it's even in a community built on good,
right,
it can still go bad.
Yeah, the darkness can still take root.
Yeah, he's saying that evil doesn't just come from outside.
Right.
It comes from within.
It's those choices we make, yeah.
Yeah, those temptations, oh man.
And the aftermath of that bombing.
Ugh.
So sad, Nick killed.
Yeah.
It's just after everything he went through, and then Mother Abigail comes back wounded,
yes,
questioning her faith.
It's she becomes human.
Yeah, totally.
She's not just this prophet.
Right.
She's a woman struggling,
dealing with doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, making tough choices.
And then, sending that delegation to face Flag in Vegas.
Oh, I know.
It's talk about a gamble.
The ultimate showdown.
The ultimate showdown.
Good versus evil, right?
Yeah.
And that journey there.
Oh.
Talk about a trial by fire.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat.
I know.
Stu getting injured. Glenn sacrificing himself.
So tense.
So tense. Oh, my gosh.
But it really shows,
right,
their courage.
Their courage.
They know the risks.
They know they might die.
Yeah, and they keep going.
They have to try.
They have to.
And then Trash Can Man showing up with the nuke.
You're just ugh.
Talk about a gut punch.
You realize Flag's power.
Yeah. How much destruction.
What he's capable of.
And it's all because of Trash Can Man.
Right.
It's almost
this hard to slid little character. Yeah, the tragic.
Tragic, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that final confrontation in Vegas.
No.
It's surreal.
Bleak and Nightmare Carnival.
It's what if this is what the world became?
Right. Yeah, if we abandon everything, if fear takes over.
Yeah.
But there's still that,
There's still those glimmers.
Yeah, those glimmers of hope.
Of hope, yeah.
Stu, Larry, Ralph.
Yeah.
They're not giving in.
They could have had it all.
I know.
But they choose to be good.
They choose their principles, yeah.
Even though it seems impossible.
Right, even if it means,
everything.
Yeah.
And that's what saves them.
Right.
Trash Can Man, accidentally the Defiance.
It's blowing it all up.
It's like fate, right?
Yeah, it's like fate.
Stepping in.
But it's bittersweet.
It is. It's a victory, but
so much loss.
So much has been lost.
Yeah, but there's also that feeling of renewal.
Yeah, a chance to start over.
Yeah.
To build something better. Yeah. That's what gets me.
Yeah.
It's a victory, but at what cost?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
They're rebuilding, but so many people are gone.
You can't forget that.
Yeah, it's heavy,
Yeah, and then that last little bit
maybe
with Flag.
Rage. Oh,
I know, it's
chilling.
It's not over, is it?
No, I know.
It's he's saying that battle, good versus evil.
It's never over. It's cyclical.
It just keeps going.
Yeah, it makes you think about, the choices
we make every day, yeah.
that we make, you know?
Right.
What side are we on?
It's like this giant morality play.
Totally, yeah.
And we're all in it.
And King just puts it out there, you know?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Yeah. Where do you fall?
It's a question that just stays with you, you know?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And I think that's great storytelling.
Yeah.
It's not just entertainment. It's like,
it makes you think.
makes you think, makes you feel.
Yeah, makes you question.
Yeah, totally. So good. And the way he just throws in those little details, you know?
Yeah.
Even with the apocalypse going on, it's like,
We still have to eat.
they still got to find food, fix a car.
Raise kids.
Yeah, it makes it feel
So real.
real relatable.
Oh, he's a master.
He is.
Yeah.
It's like he takes these huge concepts and grounds them in
everyday life.
Yeah, the everyday.
And it's those characters.
I know.
Tom Cullen.
Oh, Tom.
I mean, just with his faith.
His loyalty.
And Nick, in a world that's suddenly silent.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Oh,
Just stay with you.
They do. They're like those symbols of, you know.
That humanity.
Yeah, the good in us, right?
Compassion, the resilience, the hope.
Yeah, and I think that's the message of The Stand, right?
Yeah.
Like, even in all that, we could still choose good.
We can choose love.
Yeah.
We can choose to rebuild.
And that's a powerful message, I think, especially, you know.
Especially now.
Now, yeah.
After everything, we've all faced challenges.
Uncertain. And it's like he gives us
a blueprint.
A blueprint, yeah.
For how to deal with it.
Yeah.
To remember we're not alone.
Community, connection.
Yeah.
Those are the things.
Important things.
That get us through.
And there's always hope, you know?
Always hope.
Even when it seems impossible.
The Stand, man, it's like.
It's a journey.
A journey. It's sprawling.
Epic.
But it's a story about hope.
It is.
About that human spirit.
That we can endure.
That we can come together.
That we can be kind. That we can love.
And that makes all the difference.
It does. It really does.
And on that note, you know, if you haven't read it.
Oh, definitely check it out.
You got to check it out.
It's a trip.
It's a trip, but it's a journey.
It's amazing, yeah.
And you won't forget it.
You won't forget it.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Absolutely.
Into The Stand.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep those pages turning.
Yeah. See you later.